So here is a white sentence you probably did not expect to hear. A Nigerian pastor has just been announced as one of the top three most streamed YouTubers in the world. I mean, a pastor, not a musician, not a gamer, not a podcast bro, but literally a pastor. And his name is Pastor Jerry Eze. And if you somehow never heard of him, don't worry, because just a few years ago, most of the world hadn't either. Pastor Jerry Eze is a Nigerian preacher in his early 40s, soft spoken, but energetic and fiery. He's usually calm too, usually simply dressed. He's not flashy, he's not loud in the way social media stars usually are. And for most of his life, he was doing what thousands of pastors around the world do every single day: preaching, teaching, and leading a church that wasn't particularly famous. But here's the thing: everything changed when the world slowed down. During a time where fear was everything, when people were locked indoors, anxious, uncertain, and scrolling endlessly for hope, Pastor Jerry Eze did something very simple. He went online and started praying. Look at a clip of him here.
You are already recommended. Your name is on that list. They will call you.
Just like you see here.
People of God, I pray that God will give you an early Christmas gift. Amen. Expect one this weekend. Amen. For what our God cannot do.
You see? No crazy production, no dramatic edits, just prayer. And he called it NSPPD. New Season Prophetic Prayers and Declarations. And at first, it looked like just another online prayer meeting. A camera, a microphone, and a pastor praying passionately for people he couldn't even see. But then something unexpected happened. People started watching. They just didn't watch for 5 minutes, they stayed for hours listening to his prayers. They shared links, they invited family members, they told friends on WhatsApp groups, in church chats, in late night phone calls, come and join this prayer. Soon, the live streams weren't pulling in thousands anymore. They were pulling in hundreds of thousands, then millions. People were logging in from Nigeria, the UK, the US, Canada, South Africa, even places where Christianity isn't common at all. But Pastor Jerry didn't change his formula. That is the part that surprises most people. He didn't turn it into concert. He didn't start chasing trends. He didn't shorten the prayers to fit the algorithms. If anything, the sessions became longer, more intense, more consistent. And morning after morning, people will log in and hear the same voice saying the same thing. Let your amen thunder. What God cannot do does not exist. And somehow it worked. Fast forward to now, streaming numbers that usually belong to global pop stars are suddenly attached to prayer videos. YouTube analytics that normally track music releases are now tracking sermons and declarations. And then the announcement drops. Pastor Jerry Eze has been named among the top three most streamed YouTubers in the world based on total streams. Think about that for a second. In a space dominated by entertainment, comedy, drama, and controversy, prayer climbed to the very top. And what made this even crazier is that Pastor Jerry Eze didn't really act like someone who won the internet. He still shows up the same way, same tone, same message, same focus on faith, healing, and hope. No victory lap, no bragging, just more prayer. Now, of course, not everyone understands it. Some people still question it. Others, they criticize it. Well, that's normal because it comes with visibility. But the numbers don't argue and the engagements don't lie. Millions of people every single morning, every single week are choosing to tune in, not to be entertained, but to believe in something bigger than themselves. And maybe that's the real story here. In a world obsessed with noise, Pastor Jerry Eze built one of the biggest platforms on the internet by doing the opposite, by creating space for faith, consistency, and hope. And somehow, against all odds, that was enough to make him one of the most watched creators on earth.